Ghostbusters was definitely one of my many favorite films from the 80s that I grew up with. And after waiting for some time, being delayed to the you know what, we finally got it as I recently went and saw the brand new movie Ghostbusters Afterlife, now playing in theaters. But is this continuation to the first two original Ghostbusters flicks a fun-filled, spectacular thrill ride, or is it just something that needs to be busted and sent to ghost limbo? Watch this spoiler-free review and find out. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name's Doyle, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a spoiler-free review of the just now released supernatural comedy Ghostbusters Afterlife, released by Columbia, along with Braun Creative and Ghost Corp, which of course is a subsidiary of Columbia. Directed by Jason Reitman, son of Ivan Reitman, the director of the original two films, and is also the producer of this film. Based on a play Jason Reitman co-wrote with Gil Kenan, starring Carrie, Coon, Finn Wolfhard, Mckenna Grace, and Paul Rudd, plus some of the surviving original stars of Ghostbusters. Which, of course, were, well, I think you know what I'm talking about. Well, of course you know Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Ernie Hudson, Sigourney Weaver, and Amy Potts. Now, of course, like the recent female-led one from 2016, Dan Aykroyd also serves as one of the film's executive producers. Now, if you haven't seen my reviews for the original two movies, click on that card, that'll take you to the playlist. You can also see the female-led one if you're interested. Now, I know a lot of you probably did. I know a lot of y'all don't like that 2016 movie, and I understand it had to be erased from existence. That was fine. I mean, even though you now know it's a guilty pleasure of mine. But anyway, however, this film's been getting more mixed response than that one. As everybody liked the cast members' performances and Jason Reitman's direction and the nostalgic tone, but its fan service is being criticized. I don't understand. I don't understand. Not quite, anyway. I mean, what in the kind blooming world? I mean, come on, you guys. Now you've all been wanting an actual third Ghostbusters movie for I don't know how long, for over 30 blooming years. All right. I'd say there's not much anything wrong. Okay. All right. Anyway, the film takes place 32 years later after the events of Ghostbusters 2, focusing on a single mother and her two children moving to a small town in Oklahoma, where they discover their connection to the original Ghostbusters and their grandfather's secret legacy. And that Ghostbuster would be, well, I'm not going to really tell you, okay? Anyway, yeah. So anyway, a woman named Callie, along with her kids Trevor and Phoebe, are evicted from their apartment and are forced to move to a farm in Somerville, which belonged to an actual Ghostbuster. Again, I'm not going to tell you who, you're just going to see the movie. That I'm not going to tell you. Trevor meets Lucky, a local girl working in a diner, and Phoebe is enrolled in summer school. under the care of Gary Gruberson. Yeah, that's a kind of odd last name. But soon they find all sorts of things, including the Ecto-1 and, let's see, Ghost Trap and the PKE meter. Phoebe becomes friends to this dude named Podcast. Yeah, that's right. Who is played by Logan Kim. And soon they encounter a lot of whoa. Lots of, well, one crazy monster called the Muncher, who Josh Gad provides the vocal effects for. But anyway, you'll actually get to see a familiar character from the original Ghostbusters back in this. But I'm not telling you that is either. Nope. Not a chance. But I gotta tell you, once those kids get into Ecto-1, believe me, the fun begins. It's absolutely a blast from start to finish. I mean, the final confrontation against the main antagonist of a ghost, which again, not telling you who that is. I'm not gonna give that away because that'd be a big spoiler. And if you've seen other people's reviews, well, that's their business. But I'm gonna keep this a little bit more spoiler free than what I usually would. But anyway, you'll see what happens if you go see this. Anyway, now first of all, I like Jason Reitman. Excuse me, I said Reitman. Jason Reitman's direction. It's really good. He did an exceptionally good job as his dad did. Now, also one more thing. There's both a mid-credit scene and post-credit scene, so be sure to watch for those. Okay. The nostalgic tone for this was absolutely good. We get to hear some classic songs. Of course, we get to hear some of the actual Ghostbusters theme, which, of course, was sung by Ray Parker Jr. Yeah. Let's see. What else? Well, and just the atmosphere of this little Oklahoma town, that was really something. I didn't know what to say, but wow. Now, as for the cast, Mckenna Grace plays Phoebe. She does an exceptionally good job, and she actually also happens to do a song on there called Haunted House. And before you ask, no, this is not a cover of the Jumpin' Gene Simmons song, okay? This is a different Haunted House song, okay? Finn Wolfhard, who recently appeared in the first part of Stephen King's It, the remake, does a really good job as Trevor. I have to give credit to Mckenna Grace. She was absolutely amazing. Carrie Coon plays Callie, who was very good. I must admit. Paul Rudd, well, he's factually pretty good in some ways as Gary. A little crazy at times. Logan Kim plays Podcast. He's pretty good. Celeste O'Connor plays Lucky. Very good. But it was really good to see everyone else back. The surviving main cast. And even though Harold Ramis has been dead for some time, he posthumously appears as, well, oh dear, I'm sorry. That's kind of give it a little heads out. Well, appears as his character of Egon Spengler via archival clips and photos taken from the two original films. His likeness is also used in the film with Oliver Cooper serving as a body double. Oh wait, and I didn't really spoil that because I didn't tell you which Ghostbuster had occupied that farm. Duh. Sorry, but I'm still not telling you which ghost it was. But I'm pretty sure if you know, then congrats on guessing. Even though I didn't really mention it. But anyway, now again, I can't understand why the fan service is like being criticized or what have you. I mean, come on, this Yeah, I can. If you're not too thrilled with this, then why bother with anything? Now, I did have a little bit of a downside with the film. Now, one was when Gary shows his class, he shows them the movie Cujo, which I have yet to review that. Yeah, kind of odd to show that to a group of young people. And then he does it again with the original Child's Play. I don't know. And once he and Callie are like possessed, yeah, when they come together, it was kind of a little weird. That was, yeah, that's kind of a bit of a downside too. But overall, from my point of view, I thought Ghostbusters Afterlife was not bad. So sorry to disappoint some of y'all in the fan service and what have you. I liked Ghostbusters Afterlife. It's got a great cast, it's got a good story, great direction, great nostalgic tone, etc., etc., etc. It just had those little slight downsides though. So anyway, for my score for this, I'm gonna be giving Ghostbusters Afterlife 4.5 stars. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it a 9.5. Yep, as I'm gonna say again, sorry. But those are my thoughts, okay? So what are your thoughts on Ghostbusters Afterlife? Tell me in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button below. Subscribe to my channel and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you a review of another film that's celebrating an anniversary this month, and that'll be An American Tail. Thank you for watching, and if you like this, you may want to consider watching my reviews for these other spooktacular films or what have you. In the upper left hand corner is my review of Goosebumps. The upper right hand corner is my review of R.L. Stein's The Haunting Hour. Don't think about it. Or if you want, you can click on this. In the bottom left hand corner is what I've got so far from my playlist for Harry Potter. I've already reviewed 4 movies, but more will be added soon, okay? And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.